And we would like to acknowledge our part here. We would apologize to the public and our viewers as well if we have not clarified this well enough. Also, in all the weeks that we've been having you, Father Nic, sino nga ba kayo?
So we basically are an independent team of data analytics brought together by the circumstances of COVID. So one of the things you have to understand is historically, OCTA began with a team of 8 UP scholars, which is why it was OCTA. And I was not part of that originally, but over the course of the few months, especially at the beginning of the pandemic, they found out that I was doing modeling because of a paper that I had submitted to the Philippine Journal of Science. And so they invited me, and over the course of the pandemic, we have invited colleagues of similar mindset who are willing to contribute their expertise to the benefit of the common good for the Filipino people in order to get together, in order to talk about the data.
Unfortunately, I mean, the topic tonight is we know how it feels as journalists. You don't intend to be the story, but unfortunately, right now it is about you. And also, in all fairness, also I do want to say we have interviewed these ladies and gentlemen from Congress here in the past. I do want to say I think they can handle your presentations as well as you've presented in LGUs. Certainly, as they said, that's true. They handle data, they speak with scientists. So I do want to say that as well. We have the highest respect for them. Certainly, if they're the representative of that inquiry, we have no doubt they have the capacity to do that. But I want to get to that point. Unfortunately, the topic tonight is about you. So I do want to raise that one question. Apart from who you are and your credentials, who's funding you? I have heard that question from other people as well. It's something that's been brought up by the congresswomen earlier. How does, are you affiliated with UP? Are you affiliated with any educational institution? If not, then who's funding you?
So we are an independent institution. So we are not formally affiliated with any academic institutions. Now, what has happened realistically is we have collaborated with Quezon City. And Quezon City, I'm sure Mayor Joy Belmonte will not have a problem, provides us a stipend for our services to the city because we meet with her on a weekly basis and we do data analytics. Now, what's interesting is her team also does data analytics, and they do amazing data analytics. And I work closely with the manager, the director of the CESU program in QC. But we are an independent accountability for the city. And so we can compare our analysis. And we also, in a sense, are a neutral observer because we're not really close. So in terms of finances, in terms of my finances, first of all, I have a vow of poverty, so I don't have a salary. So we do get a certain amount from Quezon City of every 3 to 4 months for our services, and that goes straight to the Dominican Order. It goes to the Student Brothers. We don't have any other independent sourcing. Basically, I'm doing this for free. I'm doing this for free because I was given the opportunity to serve the people, the Filipino people, and I've been away from home for 30 years. And I decided that this is something that I wanted to do to give back. That God had given me these skills, and I wanted to give back. Now,
well, Father,
yes.
Well, there was one congresswoman who raised the possibility that the group may have received up to 15 million from Bayanihan too. Although it's not really very clear if that congresswoman was referring to OCTA itself or to the university to which some people have linked OCTA. So at least from the national government po, has OCTA gotten anything from Bayanihan too, for example?
So OCTA per se, as in me per se, no. But OCTA is, some of my friends and colleagues are also professors at the University of the Philippines. And they're also involved in data analytics professionally as faculty members at UP. So what will happen is that they as individuals have received funding from the government to establish data analytics at the university for the university and for the university's activities. But I, as a member of OCTA, have never received a single peso from Bayanihan 2 because I personally am not affiliated with the University of the Philippines.
Yes, Father.
So
Well, that's
we
clear.
have to
That's clear.
separate. We have to separate the two. There's the OCTA part. This is all those of us who are working on the pandemic, and then there's the part that is
Where they're employees
some of
of
our
UP.
friends are working at UP, and so they are in fact getting funding for the data analytics center at UP.